So this is another project, another yew, but this is a Japanese yew, Taxus cuspidata. Although the leaves look almost like English yew, I can tell you that this was sold to me as Taxus cuspidata. This is a tree that I imported from Japan maybe in the year 2000, which is about 22 years ago. This branch here was all alive. You can see it was wired, but Japanese yew somehow do not seem to survive well in the temperate European countries. In Northern Europe, they tend to sulk. I think it is because, like Kevin says, that they could be from southern Japan, so they're not entirely hardy. So this one has struggled, but I've managed to revive it. You look at that lovely growth. But a lot of the Japanese yews, they suffer from a scale insect, which we have to keep treating. But this side branch has grown, so all is not lost. It's got beautiful hollow trunk. So I'm going to get Kevin to add his artistic eye and see what he can create out of this. Okay, Kevin? So
yeah.
It's all yours.
Yep, so I think the first thing, with this tree is, I don't know if Steve's about you, is the way that apex leaves that dead trunk. Mm-hmm. So the first thing we have to do is change the orientation on this tree.
Tilt it.
Yeah, to have some drop.
To give it some movement.
Rich, do you just want to help me for a minute? Get some blocks in there or something.
Where is it?
It's below. Immediately, you can see when I've turned that, that apex is now in the correct position.
Oh, I see. A side branch, you want to make an apex.
Yeah, like this, you
All right.
know what I mean? It's
All
wrong,
right. Yeah, makes sense.
And also we've got a nice buttress here.
Yeah, okay.
So it's the same thing as the first tree.
Okay.
Yeah? So we're going to lean it this way. So immediately, yes, it's a different type of prospect. Yeah.
Give it some movement.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now the same thing. I've done the orientation on it now. What I'm going to do now is pick the absolute front.
Okay.
You always have to put a datum in a tree.
Should do it,
yeah, cheers, Richard. Yeah.
Wouldn't the hollow trunk almost dictate it straight away?
Yeah, but it's just by turning it. Sometimes a hollow can look better on the side.
Oh, I see.
Than it
Not
can
full
directly in
face,
front.
not full frontal.
No, so maybe but what I'm having to do now is make a compromise in between the Nabari and the hollow and also the way this branch looks. See, this way you start to get there and you've got a slight reverse taper in there. So I think possibly, and also the other thing is leaning it this way towards you can make a different angle on the tree.
Yeah.
So, and it can be millimeters that changes the whole design of the tree. It's crazy. You start to turn a tree around and suddenly you go, that's the absolute front. So, and also I can change my mind at any point during this procedure. But I think possibly for the ultimate Nabari, and also getting rid of this reverse taper, like I say. I think probably there is my absolute front.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do, this is my thinking, is finding the line through the tree, So that's what I do first. I disregard all the other branches. I'm not even thinking about it at the moment, I know I can't use this one, so I'm going to take that out. So, I'm looking for the line, That's the thing. Disregard all your other branches, when you're designing a tree, Just find your line through the tree. And my line is this, through here, up there, and this one is the apex, It's the fattest branch, you know what I mean? So, that's what I'm going to use, the apex. And we're going to have to take some of the weight out of this part as well, because there's probably going to make it a double heading thing, This is going to be quite brutal. This is necessary. this end is all too chunky here and here, yeah. So we're going to get rid of this, yeah. This will probably be my principal branch, this one, yeah. So all of this has got to go. But I'm going to cut it and see if I can carve it, yeah. See if it can be turned into some sort of gin. It may be the case that doesn't happen, yeah, but that's what we'll do. Also, just because this hollow here is there, doesn't mean that it's perfect, yeah. You know, what I mean, there's a certain part here, yeah, that I don't like.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, yeah, but this part in here isn't so beautiful. So I may do something with this.
Okay.
You have to be a lot more careful when trees got natural wood on it already, yeah.
I see.
Because you can destroy it, yeah, by getting too clever.
You want to use what there is?
Yeah, you have a look, yeah, and use what's already there yeah, as a template, yeah. So I'm going to do something with that area. I really don't like it. It's flat, yeah?
Yeah.
And I want curves.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have another look at that, you know. I may leave that on for
They're like 3 going straight up, isn't it?
yeah.
Pretty straight.
So I'm going to take the middle one out. Definitely going to use that first one as the apex, I think. So it might be a dual apex tree. We'll see when we get to the point. That one's too much as well. We're doing a similar thing to, you know, we're taking control of the branches here so we get taperage in them. It looks very brutal, yeah, but it's the only way forward. If you want to make a tree of any quality, yeah, you've got to be ruthless sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sure. But you are more or less seeing the design. You got an idea in your
I've got the
mind.
idea. The idea's already sort of forming in my head, yeah. You know, so
like you said, maybe a double apex, one here and then one here. Like
yeah,
that.
maybe. You know,
okay. Maybe.
if we can get enough movement into
Yeah.
those two, yeah. You know, sometimes trees have a dual head like that, yeah. You know, what I mean, it's quite attractive. So
That bit going at the back is quite interesting too, isn't it?
it is, but
I don't
yeah, I
know,
like
maybe.
that. I like that better than this one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because for me, I've got to say, yeah,
That's going too way out. What?
it's just too artificial, yeah. You know what I
Yes.
mean, for my liking, yeah. That's been bent at some point.
That's right. You can see it's not a
And
natural bend.
it's
You
not a
see, they
natu-
cracked it at the
Yeah,
top.
it's not a natural bend,
Yeah,
you know.
they cracked it there.
So I'm afraid that's got to come off as well, yeah. You know what I mean? It's what I would say, yeah, is a long gin is a new gin. A short gin is an old gin.
And it doesn't make the tree so compact, huh? It's way out.
It's way out, yeah, you know what I mean? And it's not sculptural enough. Sometimes, yeah, if you say you were working on a Chinese juniper, yeah, or a Sabina, yeah, that had a really attractive branch here that was naturally twisted.
Cut it out and use it for tanuki.
Yeah, you might do that, yeah, or you might just leave it, yeah.
Let's see.
Steve, if you want to, or anyone,
Yeah.
You want that done, do you?
yeah, cut that off, yeah,
Okay.
and cut it to here, yeah.
Silky.
Where do you want it?
Yeah, straight across there, yeah.
So that was an easy decision, isn't it? You don't want to tear it or anything. Of course, a dead branch is not so easy to tear, isn't it?
No, it won't tear.
Yeah, it won't
you know
tear.
what I mean?
Yeah,
No.
it won't
I
tear.
could half cut and
Yeah.
Yeah, try it. Yeah, see if it
Okay, half cut and then rip it.
I mean, it may.
Enough.
You know,
Okay.
No.
A bit.
Sort of,
A
yeah.
bit, a bit.
Okay, we can work with that, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
you know.
good, great. Save that, don't burn it.
Right, so what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to be using this tool next, yeah?
Okay, that's like,
I call this
appears
one,
like a drill, but it's not.
it's not, no. It's a small router, yeah?
Small rod.
And, you know, I call this the pencil, yeah?
Okay.
Because you can actually hold the machine like
Okay.
this, yeah? And use it like this, yeah, you know? So what I'm going to do, yeah, I don't generally do this, yeah, but, you know, it's just for the people out there that are maybe not used to using the power tools, yeah? I'm just going to make a mark, yeah, in there. Continuing on with that, yeah? And I'm just going to do that, yeah? Then I know exactly where I'm going, yeah, and I'm not going off piste, yeah, with anything, yeah.
Where do you change it?
Now this thing here, yeah,
Lump.
it's a lump, and it's not good. So let's see how thick this is, yeah. See, this is where a saw mark's been, yeah. So I'm going to go in here, and I was talking earlier about cut me hairlines, yeah, you know, and there seems to be one here for me, so I'm going to follow the line that it's showing me, yeah, like this. So I don't know this one, yeah. I never think about this. This is where you take stock, yeah, and
Sure.
and think about what you're going to do next. Also, a lot of this here, you know, is dead, I believe, yeah, you know. So we're going to have to find the live vein as well. But I'm sure it's right around here, so we're okay with that, yeah. But obviously, yeah, you know, the rules are, yeah, that you should have part of the live vein shown, yeah. So.
It's like that hollow U we saw in Crowhurst, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah, you know. What a thing that was, yeah, my God. Now. Okay.
I don't like planning by committee, but can I just suggest something? How about making this thin like that and this thin like that? So two
So you
thin
have
bits.
two, yeah. But the thing is, right, if you do that on this side, yeah, I don't know if it would work. Yeah, I can try it. Yeah. You know? Actually, do you know what? That's not a bad idea. I might have a go at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got this. That's. I think what I'm going to do is pop a piece out here. Yeah. Just thinking about that tree in Crowhurst.
You need another marker?
No, I think this one's all right. Yeah. I'm just going to knock a piece out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you cut a hole already with that tool?
I mean, it does more than you think, yeah, this thing, yeah. So I like those sort of little things like that.
Yeah.
Now, this piece needs to come right out there now. See what it looks like with the front of it off. No, it's not going to come.
future direction
Yes,
of the tree.
absolutely. Yeah. So
Beautiful image.